Hi there, this is Joanne from TrueAuthenticPower.com from Tapping.me, and I'm also the creator of the program Catapulting to Confidence. So I don't know about you, but I'm kind of needing the recording that I'm doing today. I've just been in a mode of a lot of heavy stuff around me and difficult things to deal with, and it's been rainy and I'm grumpy, and if you've ever found yourself in those shoes, boy, something can change your energy in a blink if you find the right thing and you know what to go to, or whatever can change your energy. If it's not too heavy, if it's not too bad, if it's not too, you want to kind of raise the vibe. If it's so low that you can't even think about how to raise the vibe and this tapping won't help you, then you probably need to go and do some other work, maybe on anger or frustration or heartbreak or whatever it is that's got you in a grip. But I just thought, let's do a tapping and a focus on let's bring back the happy. I think a lot of people fall into that. The news is heavy, the events are heavy, the weather is screwy, and so, we can get bogged down in that. I know I certainly can, and I'm assuming I know it happens for other people too. So when I was in a lower state, in a lower vibe, in a lower, just where do I look to find something good today? It was one of those days, And I was thinking, okay, what normally works for me? Dancing works for me. Music works for me. Watching people be silly or having fun, however that is for me, works for me. Watching happy shows or some feel-good something or other works for me. Exercise works for different people. Going out and taking a drive. Something is going to raise your vibe. And we forget those things to use those things often enough. So we get so out of balance with the heavy and the negative and it's driving me crazy. And how do I fix? How do I fix? How do I fix? Well, maybe some of the fix is to bring back the balance of let's bring back the happy. So if this applies to you or you need a little boost, I'm going to do some tapping in this one and hopefully it will help. And I'm going to ask some questions because sometimes I know I've been in the swirl of emotions where nothing looks good and nothing reminds me of happy or, really? I can't even think of anything. So I'm going to ask a little bit of questioning. I'm going to do a little bit of questioning, I should say. And we'll just see if we can kind of stir those juices of happiness. It almost seems like at times when there's so much misery or people around us are having so much trouble or we're having so much trouble, it's almost wrong that you should feel good or that you should find something to feel good about or that you could even find something to feel good. So you get the gist. You understand what I'm saying. So think about what you're feeling right now. If you need a little bit of a zip to your step, an energy boost, what kind of things usually bring that joy to you? It could be playing with a pet. It could be playing with a baby. It could be playing with some kids. It could be art. It could be music. It could be anything that does that for you. And I'm speaking legal, legal stuff. So tune into that right now where you might be feeling the heavy. And let's bring back the happy. So starting on the side of the hand on the karate chop point, you're responsible for all your good feelings. And hopefully this will help you release some of those bad ones or the slump or the, those. So starting on the karate chop, take a deep breath first. And I'm going to start on the negative just to kind of give it permission to say, yep, that's how I feel. And then we'll switch into the hopefully good stuff. So repeat after me. Even though I may have the grumps and I'd rather feel happy. And maybe I've had a downward turn long enough, intensely enough, that it's disrupted my focus and the possibilities of what could bring back my happiness. I'm ready to flip the switch and cultivate more happy. Happy energy, happy vibes, feeling happy, attracting happy people, and let's just see what we can create. That's happy, that's joyful, that lightens the load and switches the balance from unhappy to happy. I love, honor, and respect. It's time for me to enjoy life again. Even though I don't know how to bring back the happiness in my life, the happy feelings. So maybe I can think back to what used to do that. I may be in so much of a swirl right now that I can't focus or concentrate. So it's okay to use a prop, a memory, something that will bring laughter or joy. Seeing other people smiling, enjoying. But if it ticks me off, maybe I need to do some other tapping. And that's okay too. Even though this tapping right here, right now, is intended to nurture the happy within. I may have been focused too long on what's wrong, what's hard, when there might be so many good things that make me feel joyful and happy and put me in a good mood. And I'm ready to open up to that right here, right now. Eyebrow, I'm just out of balance. Side of the eye, and it may be cultivating misery. Under the eye, this is more than feeling grateful. Under the nose, this is about what makes me smile. Chin, it might be something physical that I can do. Collarbone, or something that I can watch. Under the arm, or being in nature. Wrist, and going somewhere in my mind. Top of the head, so many of us spend time in the misery. Eyebrow, I wonder what would happen. Side of the eye, if I could spend more time in the happy. Under the eye, watching or being around people. Under the nose, that are full of life with a smile on their face. Chin, what used to make me feel that way? Collarbone, maybe it's doing something creative. Under the arm, but I have to stick to what I'm doing right here, right now. Wrist, but this could be a good interruption. Top of the head, to focus just for a time. Eyebrow, even if it's watching a video that makes me smile. Side of the eye, listening to a song I love. Under the eye, something that's anchored to a happy memory. Under the nose, or being silly. Chin, there is some avenue for me. Collarbone, right here, right now. Under the arm, that I can do that will cultivate my happiness. Wrist, when I say let's bring back the happy. Top of the head, that almost starts feeling good in my body. Eyebrow, just that focus is starting me to redirect. Side of the eye, and I want this to be easy. Under the eye, as easy as it is to complain. Nose, I want it to be that easy to find the joy. Chin, I may have gone through a hard spell. Collarbone, maybe around difficult people. Under the arm, but in my mind, I can go somewhere else. Wrist, but that's daydreaming. Top of the head, exactly. Eyebrow, maybe I need a respite on a beach in my mind. Side of the eye, maybe I can picture the sun on my face. Under the eye, or windows open, riding in a car or on a motorcycle. Under the nose, I don't spend enough time cultivating my happy. Chin, so I'm going to do it right now. Collarbone, raise my vibe quickly and effortlessly. Under the arm, is it that easy? Wrist, maybe it's a practice like anything else. Top of the head, and the side effects could be monumentally wonderful. Take a deep breath. Now, if what I said didn't bring some of the happy, you may need to go to something else and just give permission to feeling crappy or miserable or uncomfortable or whatever. But if you're teetering and you can push in the direction of the happy and you start to cultivate that, that's a good thing, because it can change your mindset, your feeling, your whatever in a moment. I did that last night. There was a program on that they had this song that was I love to dance and I like to sing. And it was showing happy people. It was energizing. It was an alive song. Oh, that's the thing for me. Music is the thing for me. What's the thing for you? What are the things that work on you? Everybody has their thing that triggers that in your mind, even if it's daydreaming. So if you've never been given permission to daydream, not that you need my permission or anybody else's, but it's really a good thing. And a lot of people were taught it was foolish or silly or get your mind out of the clouds. Oh, no. That can cultivate the dreams. That can cultivate the happy. And that's my wish for you today. I hope this helps. And if it does, or you know someone that can benefit from this, please share it. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. And gosh, I wish you joy, happiness, and let's bring back the happy. Bye-bye for now.